I often say to people that the biggest battles we have in this life aren't necessarily battles between good and evil, but they're battles between different philosophies. And the day I discovered God's plan for marriage and God's plan for relationships, it completely changed and framed the way that I thought. Because I realized that the standard was so much higher than what we're accustomed to making the standard. In fact, in one particular moment, I really sensed the Lord asking me the question concerning my wife. If I was married to your wife, how do you think I would treat her? And that really changed. I've always considered myself to be a good husband. I do my best, I work hard. I make sure that I'm not philandering, as you said, because I recognize that you can destroy a great relationship with one simple act of foolishness. But what that did is it just set the bar really high for me and made me realize that I needed to invest a lot of time in becoming the kind of husband that would be content with blowing one woman's mind, that would brook no competition for my wife that I had created. Because I often say to my sisters, and I love them with all my heart, but women can be spectacularly nasty. And when you give your wife competition and you allow another woman to have knowledge of you that your wife does not have, I think you disempower her and you shame her. And that's something that I refuse to do. I refuse to give any woman power over my wife. And so the standard it's a challenging one because it's not the norm, especially in a society that embraces and encourages and celebrates philanderers. And it tells you that monogamy is not a natural state. It's not the natural order of things. I always look back to the original order. What did God ordain? What was his original plan for marriage? And I realized the standard was something that I always needed to be aspiring to for the rest of my life. And what it has done, because I often say that you cannot honor God and ever experience dishonor. It would be a violation of spiritual law. When you honor God in this area, he ensures that you have the very best in terms of relationships. It dispels the myths that people tell you that the longer you've been married, the more dull and boring and banal it becomes. Actually, it becomes more exciting.